Hello everyone, Scantier here. Welcome to Sultan Sanctuary, my first playthrough. Let's make sure the game window has focus. Before we try doing anything. I do not know why continue is not above new game, but here we are. So a couple of important things to note before I really get started here. Next week I'm going to be starting a new streaming schedule, so this will be the last Sultan Sanctuary stream for a while. It will come back, but I'm going to be switching to a different... I've been experimenting, trying to figure out what I want to be doing with streaming. What I was doing previously was not satisfactory before I started this 3-week experiment that I've been on. But the 3-week experiment has shown that, this schedule is also not satisfactory to me. So I'm going to be changing it up. Let's see. Let's jump. B is interact. X is attack. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my buttons because I was playing Ashen. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be switching to a much less scheduled sort of schedule. So you will want to follow my Twitch channel here to get notified when I go live if you want to catch those. But I'm going to be doing something where I have 2 stream blocks in one day where I stream. It's going to be Ashen and Divinity Original Sin until I finish those games. Once I finish Ashen, I'll come back to this one. After Divinity Original Sin, it's probably going to be Dragon's Dogma, I think. That's what I'm currently planning. But playing 2 very similar games. This game and Ashen are very similar in many respects, and so having them back to back is actually really confusing. So I think it'll just do them both a service to not have them right back to back. But up. Oh no, that's just showing something. I'm looking now in the lower left-hand corner, and I'm seeing icons, and I don't quite know what they mean. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be kind of the plan going forward. I'm going to try that and see how it goes. Do less intensive a schedule. Oh, okay. I've got new spells. I've got Revive. On this island, death takes us into the mists where salt and spirits linger. With enough wisdom, prayer can wrest a lost spirit into the realm of the corporeal. Revives ally. That's interesting, and I'm not sure how or when I'd make use of it. Removes poisoning from the caster. This also is useful. I want to save up for this, for cleanse. Okay, so that's what the icon indicates. That there's something to pick up there. There's also, I'm guessing, something new with the blacksmith? Not sure what. And this is the travel. Yeah, and just sells the calling horn. But yeah, so anyway, this will be the last, like I said, Sultan Sanctuary stream for a while. Tomorrow will be more Guild Wars probably, but let's, for now, try to remember what the heck it was that I was doing in this game. I believe I was going to a castle where I was getting my butt repeatedly handed to me, if I remember correctly. It's been really interesting playing some of these games that are ostensibly very similar to Dark Souls games. But just do things a little bit differently. Which is fine. I don't know why I keep rolling there. Don't know what I'm hoping to get by rolling. I think I'm just currently mentally adjusting to the controls. I think that's what's going on. If I had to guess. That's right, these guys were painful. Right, so that was fairly inept feeling. Let's just go get my butt kicked, eh? I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope people aren't too disappointed by my decision. I am really confused about that door, by the way. Like, it's a locked door. I don't know what to. Because there doesn't appear to be much space for it to go. I remember last time I was talking about how one of the things that's a big difference between this game being 2D and something like Ashen or Dark Souls or whatever being 3D is the rate at which things can turn. There's so much emphasis put on positionality in these sorts of games, and this one is included in that. That actually being able to successfully fight like this guy is really difficult because look how quickly he's able to instantly turn around. And his ability to instantly turn around is hugely problematic. He should have some serious rotation frames, but he does not. And that's kind of it's like if you were to fight the armored knight, I want to say, what is the name of it? The Royal Guards in Anor Londo. If you were to try to fight them and they could just instantly turn, rather than you being able to kind of strafe around them and position yourself, it feels kind of like that. Now, one of the things that I could potentially try to do here is instead of using heavier armors, I could try lighter armors that might allow me to be able to roll better. I would take more damage, undoubtedly. Because right now I'm reducing damage by about 1/3, it looks like. And if I was using lighter armors, I don't know what that would mean for my ability to take damage. But having a less clunky roll might just be more powerful. That's certainly the case in Dark Souls, and I feel like a lot of these sorts of games have this challenge where heavier armor doesn't actually really do that much for you. Dark Souls 1 probably had the best heavy armor, honestly, just because something like Havel's gave you poise, and the ability to actually get your hits out was so huge that it kind of like made the heavier armor worthwhile. Whereas I feel like with this stuff, like I am not able to avoid getting interrupted by anything. Like, I'm enjoying this big sword, but it's not like Dark Souls 1 poise up in this place. And if it was, I feel like this heavier armor would mean more. As it is, it doesn't feel like it stops me from getting interrupted at all, so... It's probably just a good idea to go ahead and say, you know what, maybe I'll try out lighter armor. I'm not going to just yet, because I'm not sure... Like, see, if I drop to this... That's like 28 there. Like, it drops me just a few points. Like, it's not a huge deal. And this has better defenses than some stuff. It's also really weird, the display with armor. Maybe I will try... I'm going to keep blacksmith's gloves because those are pretty good. Okay, so see, this stuff gives me a substantial increase in armor. Yeah, even that is a substantially better roll. I'm going to try the rogue stuff instead of the one thing and see how that feels. Also, how much of a downside is it to drop to, like, these other things? I'm going to quickly see if any of these helmets, hats, things give bonus things. No, they don't. So like, okay, right now I'm at 69.9.5. This would be, yeah, I don't think that makes a huge difference. I'm going to keep my pumpkin hat on because it has surprisingly good stats. I don't know why they made the pumpkin hat have really good stats, but they did. So, whatever, we'll roll with it. I don't feel like I'm losing a ton of defense this way, and I feel like I'm gaining a bunch of dodging capability. How is this massive sword missing? Get back over here. How? Frankly, yeah, having a better dodge roll just matters more in this game than having the higher defense did. See, now I was actually able to kill this guy. I don't want to go back to base, too, because I got a bunch of resources from doing that, but... Yeah, that's interesting. Like, what made the difference there is having this roll as opposed to having the quote-unquote fat roll that I was previously dealing with. That's not worth doing just shit. Yeah, it still has a parry. Oh, okay. I can get back, but I have to use, not a war horn. Calling horn takes me any 6 with guide in it. Send it to rapidly regain stamina. I imagine that's like a one-shot item. I can still go. This one? Question mark? Yes, because this one is the one that has a cleric. Yeah, level up, please. So the question is, where are the better, like, medium armors? And so light armor is over here. Hey, molecular mushroom. Good to see ya. I have not my equip burden. I switched over to a rogue's armor and discovered that it was substantially lighter, which allowed me to be able to actually roll on this character, which was very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get this point of strength. I want to move my way towards class 2 swords. I look like someone running a presidential campaign. What makes you say that? It gives me the presidential look. Interesting. Okay, I think that's all I want to do there. I do want more gold so I can buy this. Because having a spell that can... Let's see. So you get 6 spell slots here. Having a spell that can get rid of poison would be very, very useful. Okay, well, let's go see if we can avoid dying again. So that would be good. Ow. Yeah, just the improved movement from being lighter really helps. Did you hear a month ago a Guild Wars 2 streamer got caught? He was duping expensive infusions. I think I heard something vaguely related to that. Somebody is mentioning something about somebody getting, like, caught because they were... Ow. Like, they did something to try to get back at something or something, and... Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, like more than could possibly actually happen. I remember back when there was some sort of dupe glitch in Guild Wars 1 with the like Realm of Torment or something. People have found a dupe glitch, and there was a huge thing about like server rollbacks and all sorts of stuff related to that. Let's see. So the real question is, nope, Big Knight does not stay down. So that's good to know. What was over here? Ow. Well, got that guy. I got a Kraekan Great Shield. Drop like 4 to 5 a year. He had 1 stack of most of them. That's crazy. Yeah, that's obviously... Like, that's not even hidden in any... Okay, that's not a way up. Wow, that broke my guard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. The real world is not what we would call balanced. Silverleaf. 3 soldiers' poems. Silverleaf sounds like something a hobbit would smoke. But yeah, like, it does feel really frustrating when it's like, why does society value the thing I'm doing so much less than, like, the thing this random hedge fund manager is doing? Like, the hedge fund manager is not adding anything to society. It's not really contributing, but... You made it! Look at this view. Stunning, isn't it? This is a game that does not have vistas that same way, but sure. I've heard there's a thief somewhere with what sounded like a particularly useful rune. There's also that pesky dragon needs to be slain. Do you ever wonder where these buildings came from? Who built this castle? Does it have a master? I'm more interested in where this elevator goes, but sure. A lot of people felt cheated. Yeah. Oh, that's all the way down here. Okay. I'm gonna ride this back down. Yeah. No. Like, anything like that, super jank. I don't have a better word for it. It's like, it's terrible when that sort of thing is happening in terms of like the way it influences stuff. It's specifically the sort of thing that happens with like an MMO. where it matters. Whereas, like, if it's a single-player game, it wouldn't. It's one of the weird things about MMOs. I would like to learn Cleanse, please. I don't think I'll ever buy Revive. I'm not sure when I would use it. Yeah, duping and then RMT trading is... RMT trading is redundancy, like pin number. But RMT, real money trading is even, like, worse on top of that. So I'm going to go here because I think I should be able to refight these guys and to get enough salt for a level. Especially if it's an item that's as rare as you're saying. Ow, no, stop beating my face up. Ow, that's my face. What did I just say about beating my face up? No, get off me, dog. Yeah, I have no idea how far I am through this game. But if you like platformers like this, I would definitely say give it a go. Okay, yeah, that's enough for another level, so I'm going to go grab it. There's a lot of room to level in this game, so I think they kind of give quite a few to you as a result. Or, like, they don't make it too difficult to level. Like, if you look at the tree of skill here, it is quite large, as you can see. Like, over here for, like, class 5 swordsmen and stuff. And many of these, like this one, you can put into this 3 times. So you can put a lot of levels into stuff. I still need another level in order to be able to get that, which is what I'm aiming for right now. I believe there's some sort of New Game Plus based upon what people are saying. They're basically saying heavy armor is not really worth using until New Game Plus. I don't know anything about like a max level or anything. My guess would be that max level is you have literally everything on the entire web, but I don't know how they've set it up. I mean, this is my first playthrough. I've never played it before, so I don't actually know what they've done with those sorts of systems. I still would like to be getting these drops. Like, it's clearly heavily inspired by Dark Souls, so I imagine they took some of the like New Game Plus concepts at bare minimum. But what exactly they did, I don't know. But you can get potatoes, so that's a thing. Spirited Mend. Let's use this. Yeah, that's a full heal. And then over here should be the elevator I activated. Yep. Right on schedule. Now the real question is, if it's raining up here, why is it not raining down below? That's right, I'm asking the big questions. Wait, what? Equip icon. Earthen vessel? Equip? Oh, yeah, I will claim the sanctuary for my patron deity. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can use this as many times as I need to. I have not, but what I often find is that after I finish playing a game, I want to check out the speedrun. I'm really curious about the speedrun. Like, I've been playing Divinity Original Sin, and I'm really curious. Like, I looked up the speedrun. I haven't watched it yet, but the speedrun for that game, and I don't know. I don't know what stream I'm on. I have, like, almost 80 hours in that game, at least, if not past that at this point, on my first playthrough. And the speedrun, I think I saw that the speedrun is like less than 10 minutes. I'm like, what the heck happened to make that the case? I might as well put a stone cleric here. I have plenty of those. You know what? Let's put one of those here too. I don't feel like I need a stone guide. This is not far. So harder and harder to get into single player games. Yeah, I don't know. That's something obviously you have to look yourself for, but change that there. Maybe you shouldn't go alone. What do you sell? Egg of Wrath. Have you tried streaming them? Maybe that would kind of capture some of what you're missing. I will say, streaming is really good for determination, because it's really hard to go 10 minutes into a stream and then just rage quit. A common egg blessed for ceremonial use. No one knows quite when or how it started, but the Egg of Wrath has played a role in nearly the vast majority of armed conflicts for centuries. Before significant combat, a commander will crush an Egg of Wrath in a ritual. The rite is meant to inspire troops and sow fear in enemies. Crush an egg to initiate PvP with your companion. Oh, okay. Sellsword player, press A now. Oh, this is for PvE co-op stuff, isn't it? I gotcha. So it's more a matter of getting through the tutorial phase, then, it sounds like. Yeah, just revive right now. I can also buy these for throwing at things. You know what? I'll buy a couple. Why not? Yeah, I can definitely see that, where that initial learning curve can definitely be something I can see as being a barrier of entry. A good mystery story, e.g. an interesting world like Salt and Sanctuary really helps, though. Yeah, I can see that being the case. I think I'm fine with this for now. Wait, what is this? Fine brand lights. Well, that's ambiguous as all get out. Oh, Hunter's gear. Okay. Ah, another stone guide. That's good. Streaming definitely helps me push through games if I'm starting to get frustrated or whatever. It turns it into a performance and adds a level of intentionality. So the sort of games that like there's many games where I'd like probably I would have rage quit Divinity Original Sin early on if I wasn't streaming it, because streaming it adds that level of like something that kind of works as an incentive to push me through the rough patches. So that's something I personally found. I've played a few Tales ofs. Symphonia is the favorite one that I have played, just because that story is so multifaceted, and I really, really enjoy that. There's a lot going on with it. Oh, this goes really far down. Phoenix something or another. Looks like a shield. There's Raider's Targe, Platoon Crossbow, Phoenix Run Dash. An iron targe crafted at the Citadel as one of countless experiments in imbuing mundane objects with elemental energy. It bears a stylistic image of a divine bird said to be perpetually bathed in searing flames, and its unique enchantment enables it to completely deflect fire attacks. Oh. So it does. It does require me to have another class of shield. And is a bit heavier. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I streamed Tales of Zestiria, I think it is, a while back when I did my first round of trying to stream. So you can, if you dig on my YouTube channel, you can find the VODs for that. I played Tales of Symphonia quite a few times on the GameCube primarily. And Tales of Symphonia 2. Tales of Symphonia 2 I did not like as much as the first one. Oh, that one's heavy. That's kind of cool. I played a little bit of Tales of... Oh, which one? The one that Symphonia is a prequel to. I played some of that one, I think, on the GBA, and then I played through Tales of Vesperia with a friend a while back, and I don't remember like much about it, but I remember Rapide had an invulnerability move. I have some college friends that like to play through those. As like a group of 4. Well, I'm going to try using Falling to the Ground. Grasping Ring. Okay, I don't know why there's 2 doors there. Where am I? Okay, I'm right over here. More Silverleaf. This feels kind of sanctuary-ish, which would seem a bit soon. Okay, it is... This is a cool mechanic that they have. This is like a halfway checkpoint where you can refill your healing, but not do other services. But actually, if you look at my Guild Wars 1 characters, I have a necromancer named Erithos Yggdrasil, which is super a Mythos Yggdrasil reference. And is in fact the reason why I have a lot of characters in Guild Wars 1 that use Yggdrasil as the last name. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to get wrecked by a dragon here. Okay. Ow. I don't think I'm beating this dragon this first time, by the way. Its fire attacks are very strong. It's also kind of just hard to hit. Ow. Okay. So the first thing I notice is I need to stop trying to tank the fire attacks, because that's being bad. The other thing I'm noticing is that this is a pretty good spot, relatively speaking. I have a lot of time, so using mend and stuff is really feasible. Ow. I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, yeah, I was dying to that. Thank you. I've stolen a bunch of salt, that's fine. Okay, so this is right before the battle with it. Okay, so the question is, am I relying on blocking too much? I think one of the challenges here that I'm running into is I need to make sure... Yeah, so you lose like 10% of your current gold, and you lose all of your salt, which... There are two different resources. Gold is used for buying a lot of items. Salt is used for leveling up and for upgrading equipment, from what I've found thus far in the game. So your gold you can use to buy things like additional consumables. Predominantly additional consumables. But like other items too, so like buying new pieces of armor or buying new spells, for instance. Salt is used, like I said, for basically buying levels and for upgrading gear at the blacksmith, in conjunction with some crafting materials. So you get your salt back by basically killing whatever has it, kind of like... I don't remember if Dark Souls 2 let enemies take your bloodstain. I think Bloodborne might have had a mechanic kind of like that, where something could take your blood echoes, and you'd have to kill it to get them back. It's kind of like that. When I get back up to the dragon, you'll see a threshold on it. I might try this. What would actually be really good would be to have level 2 in that one thing, but... Yeah, so Hollow Knight, you kill the Shade to get your Geo back and to remove a cap on your maximum, what is it called? Soul? Aura? Something like that? So, I think it was Soul in that game. So you would be stuck at 2/3 of the maximum like mask capacity until you killed your Shade. But what you'll see, I'm going to try using this weapon on the dragon. So it has an outline around it, which means it has my salt. And you'll notice it has a bar on its health. If I can get it below that, I'll get my salt back. Okay, it's going that way. I want to go that way as well. To get behind where it's breathing fire. Okay, So I've done enough damage to it to get my salt back, so that's good. Okay, camera's panning this way. I want to go this direction. I keep walking too far forward. I'm going to have a hard time until I figure out what the tell is for the tail. Okay, it kind of rears up. Okay, that was not doing what I was expecting. Oh boy, I am failing my reads all over the place here. That looks remarkably similar to the okay, this is coming over this direction. Ow. Okay, yeah, I just curb stomped me. Yeah, it's changing up its patterns a little bit as it gets lower on HP. So you can see a Mysterious Cleric revives me for 103 gold. I had about 130 gold. So I'll be down to 90 something. So when I die again, I'll go down 92 gold. 93, depending upon if they round or whatever. Okay, so that went better. I might try blessing my weapon before the actual fight as well, just to... Let's see. So this first part wasn't too bad. Okay, well, I can also just do that. Okay, why does it do that? Okay, I got my salt back, which is nice. Okay, I didn't know it had that move. Okay, that's really late. It seems to figure out where to put the fire positionally based upon where you're standing. So you want to move to the side of where you were. Where the heck is it? Okay, well I don't even know what to say about that. Ow. Ow. That did not go the way I expected it to. I used my spell to heal me there. Ow. Yeah, I was too far. So one of the things that just happened there is I was too far to the right side of the screen. I have to move my hand left to indicate right. But as too far, okay, so they floored that function or concatenate it rather than around it. But I was too far to the side, so the fire range for where the dragon would stop doing fire or start doing its fire was too far over, and I couldn't actually get out of its area. I don't think it's worth trying to bless my weapon beforehand. It depends upon its patterns too much. I'm still not entirely sure how to read when it's going to do one of its melee attacks versus breathe fire as well. Kind of want more HP. Maybe I can look at my gear too to see if I can improve my fire defense. Ow. One thing this game does have that's kind of frustrating is it has a real tendency to time the enemy's attacks to line up very poorly with when you stand back up. Well, I got my salt back, so that's good. It's really, really hard to push through it, by the way. In order to push through it, I have to like double roll into it. Ow. Okay, you can also outrun it if you need to. Ow. Which I'm gonna do here. There's that tail swipe that I have an impossible time reading. I've used up too many healing items, I think. I don't like having to rely on my magic because it is very bad for my maximum stamina. Better. What? Why did... I don't know why that boss died, but I guess I'll take it. I think it just yeeted itself off the cliff by accident somehow. I think I bugged out its AI. Yeah. I think because it was trying to go left and I was trying to go right, that I caused it to go out of bounds and it just like got ganked somehow. I think a bug with its AI just happened is what I'm saying. Hi. Oh, hello. Why am I just sitting here? I'm the best thief in the 8 kingdoms. But what can a thief do against a dragon? A dagger against Wormscale? No. So, I just sit here. You've slain the dragon? Well, if you've done that, maybe someone like me can slay mighty monsters as well. Here, take this brand. It'll hurt, but it's a tool crucial to a thief. Shadow Flip brand. Oh, I got a jagged key. And there's treasure in the heart of this island, and it'll be mine. Just you wait. I am making a game. I mean, you might be thinking of somebody else too, but I am indeed making a game. Oh. Oh. I just got wall jumps. So I can't tell you if you're thinking of somebody else, but I can definitely tell you that I am making a game. What? But it's a game in RPG Maker. I did some... I'm not making that particular game at this point. That was an RPG called Astral Collision. But it ended up... It was one of those things where I thought it was a good idea, and then it turned out to not be a good idea because I walked into a bunch of blunders. The long and short of it is that... here, I want to think through what I'm doing here. What is this? Oh, I don't need more decks. I'm going all strength. But the long and short of it is that... for me to actually focus on making a game... Here, I want more shields. Oh, it's going to be hard to avoid some decks, isn't it? I really need to, like, make sure that I'm going into, like, the things that... Like, I don't know, it's complicated. I made a whole post, actually, on my blog that goes into detail about why I stopped working on Astral Collision. But I am currently making a game, tentatively codenamed Psychopomps Are Missing. You know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and get this strength. Work my way up towards class 3 sword fighter. But yeah. I have been updating my Patreon about it, but I don't currently have updates outside of that. I want to be putting updates on my blog, but I haven't... Okay. I haven't gotten around to, like, writing stuff up yet, because I feel like I have to provide a bunch of context there, so... I should read some of these. I feel like I haven't read all of these. Said to be a mighty witch, or sometimes called a Kraken, a necromancer, demoness, or that which man can't fathom. The tale of Velkaram, stanza 3. Yeah. It's talking about the Psychopomps Are Missing. So there's a lot of stuff on my blog somewhat more recently. That's more personal stuff that kind of will explain some of the context for that too. He didn't only keep watch, he listened. From beneath his motionless plates, behind those expressionless eyes, he saw, heard, processed, sorted, and analyzed every morsel of information that happened across his station. The Crimson Quell, paragraph 3a. When the world burns, it will not be by the hands of God, of kings or gods or demons, but by the hand of a shunned assassin. I think I read that one. Well, I appreciate the thought that I am cool. He was the captain of the Iron-Forged Guard, tasked with protecting the Dorian Crown Prince Umali, future chair of the Council of Steel. 4 hours a day, he would train with blunted weapons in the yard, and 12 hours a day he would spend keeping watch in the castle's royal wing. Presumably he ate while keeping watch. Third was Kurt, son of Corman. He cherished little more than his hefty Kuraimoa, which he named Slaughter Song. Annals of Grimson, page 21. Interesting that this is class 2 sword fighter, when that sword, I'm pretty sure, is the one I'm using and is therefore class 1. Igati slashed the throat of one, another he impaled. Opening a third and fourth, the ground grew wet with red. The tale of Velkaram, stanza 24. What would actually be nice here... Yeah, what I'm going to do... Let's see, because right now I'm using this, and this is a, know where I see this. Oh, the display is probably over here. This is a class 1 greatsword, so it uses Dark Soul style scaling. But I could go invest some of the salt in blacksmith upgrades. So I think I might do that. I can just use this to... it does not matter. We'll go to this one. They both have a blacksmith. Need some smithing? I do, I assume. Need some smithing. Actually, can I upgrade this? I can. That'd require more hair than I have. I might as well upgrade this too, because I keep using it. Okay, I have enough equipment to upgrade this, but not quite enough salt currently. Okay, those are both going to be equally expensive. This requires a reaper. What sort of stats does this have? 21 to 36. Yeah, this is much stronger. Terrible scaling on that one too. So this... yeah, I need more locks of hair if I'm gonna... I don't think there's a whole lot that I want to buy here. I somehow got one of these, so this is probably from those slimes in the wooded area. Let's see, there's nothing new here, is there? Yeah, just the one thing. Yes, I would like to travel back to Castle of Storms, please. Thank you. So I think I might want to go back up towards where that wyvern was. Urian Firepot. That sounds like some sort of thing I can throw. Ow. Because I think there might have been some areas to jump. Back this way. Oh, that allows you to get up here. That's kind of cool. Ah, I see. Impin's Charm. As far as I can tell, it's the same as Dark Souls. It might be that some of the starting classes have an easier time than others. I don't recall a difficulty toggle anyway. I think I have 2 mending bands. Interesting. So you could actually equip multiple. I wonder if they stack or not. Okay, what does this do? Adds fire damage to your attacks. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Impin's Charm. Burnt wooden charm adorned with the crest of Impin, the mythical Kraken of Flame. It's colder than it seems like it should be. Interesting. So this pale charm increases attack reach. Let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not going to be able to get up there. Oh, I have enough strength that I can one-hand this guy now. So if I pull this out, I can still use this guy. That's nice. I like this charm system, by the way, where your weapons have like an additive thing to them. I think that's cool. Yeah, this just drops me back down here. No, I'm not sure how to get that chest up there, actually, now that I think about it. Because there is a chest up there, but it's possible I need some other upgrade to be able to go get it. Not quite sure where I need to go just now. Let's try going this direction. Wait, this just leads back over this way. That's not helpful. I mean, I might as well refresh my water, but... Okay, I suspect I need to go somewhere down at this point. In so much as I don't see any further progress up, so down makes sense. Some pitch fire. Whoop. I do need to push over to get over far enough. I'm noticing. Hi. Well, hello, friend. I found a nice safe spot up here, I did. Might not see a lot of customers, but I could use the break. Have to sort my trinkets. Well, what trinkets do you have? Okay, so I could buy locks of hair. Endless Fang, Hateful Jawbone. Jawbone of a vanquished beast. Absent a body, it still yearns to tear into the flesh of living things. Bolts, a torch, stained wood. Adds fire damage. Beggar's rags, some other stuff. And then this crazy heavy armor that I already bought. I'm actually going to buy a couple locks of hair, because I'm noticing I'm low on it as an upgrade material, so... I don't know which god specifically is referring to. There are several different deities from what I understand. I think that might be the only thing over there specifically, so let's go see what's down this way. The door. Ow. Look, I want to kill you, your bigsomeness. That's proving difficult when you insist on jumping backwards. There we go. These guys are so much easier to kill when you have a good roll. I'm just going to say it right now. Heavy armor is a trap. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be, but it is. Not sure what a cane is good for. Sounds like a weapon. There's a lot of different weapons. I can tell that this game has a lot of build potential, a lot of different ways that you can build your character. And I think that's really cool. It also means that like this first playthrough that I'm going to be streaming is one that's just not going to be able to be very thorough as a result. Scrimshaw cane, an ivory staff carved from the bone of some enormous ocean-going beast. The runes engraved upon its surface act as elemental focal points, allowing its user to channel the ambient energies of fire and sky into physical manifestations known as magic. Likely the work of a traveling wizard, many of whom make a living peddling these unique and attractive handicrafts as both souvenirs and practical tools of their trade. It is a staff with some magic scaling. However, that is not relevant to me, seeing as I am more of a paladin and cleric type build. Insanity and despair. It persists. Does it wish to know me? Yes. While they scurry to and fro, I am. While they cherish their petty deities, idols, and false lords, I am. While they fight their trivial wars, live and die for mortal kings and scoundrels, I am. All priests of false gods kneel to me. All kings of empires, great and small, kneel to me. Life kneels to me. Death kneels to me. Well, that was enlightening. Thanks for the talk. Whatever you are. Self-indulgent scarecrow is what it is right now. Red Hole of Cages. Well, I can definitely agree with you on the cages part. Oh, that's some poison. Shockstone and bag of salt. Okay. So the obvious question is, what the heck is Shockstone? A rare and dangerous stone mined in the mountains of Markdor. It pulses with electrical energy. Apply it to your weapon to add lightning damage to your attacks. Oh. Okay, so this is just that same sort of thing. It's a temporary lightning buff. That's neat. He seemed like he was going to attack me. Three light vessels and a bag of salts. Sounds like the setup to some sort of joke. Look at us! We walk the ceilings! Steady on! Our heads are reeling! Roof, wall, floor, and an upside-down door. Dragons high and dungeons low, find the voice that scares the crows. Deep black hell in the darkness that there dwells. And full of wicked things, shattered lands and broken kings. Ruled ruler, rule, heed the wisdom of the fool. Okay, repeating himself at this point. Well, I'm gonna go pick this up. It's a crystal sphere. What is a crystal sphere, you ask? Me too. Crystal sphere, a delicate sphere of polished crystal. It contains a cloud of playful sprites of some divine origin. Crush it in a sanctuary to convert that sanctuary to your creed. Ooh. That's useful. Patch garments. This is the Rogue Jackets 1. Made of tad patches of sackcloth. Better slashing defense. I think there's a bug in their display for weight that doesn't quite properly take into account. Like, I feel like it always adds the weight to your current weight, not sort of substitute the thing. So this is 75.9, so this I think weighs the same. Yeah, and they're both 4 units. So this has worse defenses in general, but some others slightly better. But this is this with an upgrade, so that's going to affect things a little bit. Good to note. Okay, this is not a particularly amazing armor, but yeah, I mean, it's fine, but not particularly amazing. I'm going to mend myself. Mending allows me to recover some of my maximum HP. I find that system kind of interesting. I don't know ultimately what I think of it, but I don't like how that feels. Type 46 Tower Shield? That's a weird name. Okay, so these are Vile Guards. There is a Bestiary, by the way, for those who are wondering. Okay, I just got absolutely wrecked by whatever that is. Clay Phantom. Wow, I had 8,342 salt. That would be nice to pick up. Okay, so this is the problem of going as far as I have without a checkpoint. I don't actually know exactly where that was. So I'm going to have to spend a bunch of, like, time trying to figure out my steps back there. Why is there a random tree here? It's a problem that I was having with Ashen as well, for whatever that's worth, of, like, getting, like, too far without a checkpoint or a clear, like, backtrack. This game is better about having shortcuts than Ashen was, though. For whatever that's worth. Split mask. So I had a split somewhere or another. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I picked up Lightning Storm, which is high. Ray of Searing is a high level prayer. I'm gonna grab Cleanse. Okay. What is this mask? Silver Dua. Split Manifers. Gauntlets of a Split Swordsman. A typical Split Swordsman has fewer than 2 arms, but matching left and right Blue Guard gauntlets are certainly obtainable. That's interesting. Okay, these are heavy armor. Base guard of a Split Swordsman. This is not too bad in terms of weight, though. 4.8. The swordsmen known once as the Blue Guard reached their current forms due to a series of disastrous teleportation experiments ordered by Plane the Seeker. Interesting. This is an extremely heavy shield. A large and heavy shield of highly refined steel. Mass-produced in the Federation of Kostrak by means of industrial-scale sand casting. This model was designed for issue to heavy infantry units in the nation's enormous army. Its all-metal composition reflects Kostrak's plentiful mineral resources and perpetual shortage of military-grade hardwoods. That's an interesting concept. Interesting. I wonder if that key actually will allow me to be able to get to the... I still don't know what to do with these just yet. Can be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with the leader. I haven't found a leader that wants those, nor have I found how to do transmutation materials. Horn of a Kraekan Wyrm. Kraekan Wyrm. In ancient times, medicine men would scale the mountains of Markdor in search of these horns of myth and legend, said to be a valuable transmutational ingredient. Few returned. Vile Guard's Ear. Ear of a Vile Guard, a bloodthirsty sentry of the Red Hall of Cages. Their signature grinning masks were designed to leave the ears exposed so they could relish in the tortured screams of their prisoners. Can be used as transmutation material or exchanged with the leader. Split Swordsman's Ear. Ear of a split swordsman, one of a cadre of once noble sword fighters, whose duty led them to sacrifice much of their physical bodies to the mostly unsuccessful teleportation experiments of Plane, the Seeker. Plane himself was able to escape punishment, vanishing one night. Whether he was lost to the void, like so many limbs of his split swordsman, or finally achieved his goal of safe teleportation, is unknown. Can be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with a leader. Yeah, Wretch Feeder Maw. Maw of a Wretch Feeder, a beast of Kraekan origin. Wretch Feeders feed on the effluent of living things, and are especially fond of human waste. They'd almost be doing the world a favor if their own waste wasn't several orders of magnitude worse. I see. I don't know, that thing doesn't want to leave me alone. I remember it was this general direction. Oh, I didn't need to go that far. Because that was so I could open this, which I have done. I really don't want to be chased by that thing. Scarecrow was either lower than I remembered or despawned, and appears to have despawned. Yeah, this got me to the Red Hall of Cages. That upper path just had an item that I picked up, so there's nothing there of note. Ow. Okay, he didn't hurt as much as I expected him to. Ow. Would have liked to have done a finisher move there, actually. Let's see, I think I did that. Oh good, I needed more locks of hair. This is one of the things that I could turn into a leader. Okay, I think I killed it. I'm not sure what happened. Ow. To my salt? Which should theoretically be around here somewhere? Oh, I got it back. That's what happened to my salt. Hang on. I wish I had a better way of trying to intuit. Ow. Well, I found a fireball. Bandit's Pass? Where are they? Yeah, no, I don't feel like it. Amethyst stuff? Oh. There is a ladder here. Bandit's Pass is like the starting area, so that's why I was... Oh, that's funny. I accidentally shot down a bat. Okay, where are they? Where am I? I feel like I should know where I'm at, but it's been so long I don't actually remember. Like, I've clearly been here before. I forget that I have the wall jump now, and it's confusing me. Isn't this the festering banquet? Yeah. Okay, this is back this way. I am... To say that I'm turned around is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, I've mostly figured out where I am now, but... A little bit more nerve-wracking than it has any need to be. This is the very first sanctuary of the game over here, by the way. Cool that the NPCs actually defend this area. Caged man's ear. I have one caged man's ear. Are you done now? So I need to find more caged men's ears. I don't know where I get any of this other stuff. I'm not sure if the other one that I have a leader at has different things available. I would like more level ups. I actually want to work my way up in the prayers more, I think. There's class 4 cleric. Yeah. Sure, this direction. Let's just head straight over this way. Iscaria's successful campaigns of war and conquests led to the three becoming the most universally held gods. The forest tribes in the eastern continent are known to still hold the ancient tribal gods, which now fall under the moniker of Stone Roots. Pantheonis 2-6. Wasn't drought or failing crops amidst the silver mists, but children maimed, but left alive, with limbs cleaved at the wrist. The tale of Ilkaram stands at 8. Well, that sounds hideous. This requires 3, so I need a few more level up points to be able to get that. Another poultice pouch certainly would not go astray. I wouldn't mind getting to class 4 cleric because I'd really like to be able to use that scorching ray spell that was there. It's like I could upgrade this thing. Take it up a bit of damage. The main thing holding me back is I need 300 salts. I did get some salt packs. How much salt is that? 250? That's kind of what I thought. What's this pouch? 100? Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade my mace, actually. Because I'm actually quite liking it. I think. Do I want to... Presumably I'll get higher class stuff at some point. Yeah, I don't know. For now I'll go ahead and do this. I'll probably switch to a one-handed sword eventually. But I don't mind investing some more in this Morningstar for the time being, since I am using it quite a bit. It doesn't seem like it's that difficult to get stuff. I can sell items I don't want here. Not for a lot, but I can. I don't really see a reason to sell things unless I have duplicates of like some weapon or something. Like I have 2 wooden targes. I don't need 2 wooden targes. I need to remember to have those too. Alrighty, thank you. Take care, Molecular Mushroom, and thank you for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, okay, I don't really have a reason to sell stuff. A clay pot of Burian fire. The recipe for true Burian fire is closely guarded secret. The stuff in this pot is probably only a close approximation of it. So, like, I can buy pouches of salt. That's some sort of, like, conversion scheme. I don't think there's a whole lot that I'm really wanting to be buying right now. I would like to travel to this one. I want to see if they have anything different for sale here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just Revive, which I don't think I have any use for single player. I want to see if there's different list of things here. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's the same list regardless. And it's going to be the same business over here. Let's go to the Castle of Storms. What's the best way to get where I'm trying to go? I think maybe this direction. I want to go back to... Now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, this leads back up to the... where the dragon was? That leads back over to the sanctuary. This leads back down to the front entrance. Maybe this way will get me? Enough of you. That guy's 330 salt. Which is not bad. Okay, yeah, this gets me over here, which is where I want to be. Oh, I just got torched. In my defense, I wasn't paying attention to how much health I had. Gonna be honest, losing gold doesn't feel particularly bad because I don't feel like there's a whole lot to buy with it. I had not gotten particularly far there either. Nope. Leave me alone, big guy. Wow. Okay. One of the things right there that's going on is I'm getting swarmed. Absolutely swarmed. Let's go and swap over to my big old two-handed sword. Mm-hmm. There. Boy, that guy did not want to go down. Oh, Court Sorcerer's Ear. Excellent. I like adding ears to my supplies. They can be surprisingly useful ears. More Vile Guard's ears, but that's not what my leaders are looking for, unfortunately. Been there, done that. Got the shirt, as they say. Okay, I didn't go this direction. Okay. You ever have one of those moments where you just feel like a complete... Like... This was another sanctuary. Make offering. Yes, I would like to offer a stone guide, please. Sure, we can add a merchant here. Alchemists. Grants magic resistance bonus to sanctuary region. I have no idea if that's any good. Sure, we'll add an alchemist here. Why not? And you know what? Let's get a cleric up in this business. Probably didn't need to, like, fully kit this out, but why not? Hello, friend. Shall we transmute your gear? Oh, that's how we transmute. I'm an alchemist. I use alchemical ingredients to transform weapons and armor. I believe it is by Devar's grace that such miracles are possible. So I could, for example... Oh, I could turn this to a shrouded bulwark. I would need an amber idol. Or the Black Widow. Either way, I need an Amber Idol. Okay, that's cool. So then this can become... Okay, so if I have an Amber Idol, I can do stuff. How the heck do I get Amber Idols? Gather good things. I'll make your weapons sing. Well, I'm excited to explore that. The heck do I get Amber Idols, though? Do I just buy a bunch of pinches of salt? Lantern charm. Illuminate surroundings. This is probably useful. A tiny metal lantern with a gold-painted cloth tassel. It houses a brightly glowing magical gem. Illuminate surroundings. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend money on that, because why not? I don't think I have a lantern charm. I think I might have the ring, but you can apparently buy as many copies of that as you want. Okay, so I could do that if I wanted... Like, this right here increases the damage that deals, but I could add the glowy charm if I wanted my weapon to illuminate the surroundings instead. That's certainly worth considering in some areas, I suspect. This is very slow. I just want to get enough salt to level up. There we go. I don't think I can even buy anything useful with this. Skill-wise. Like, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I want to get that, so that requires 3, so I need 1 more level. That's fine. Okay, I'm looking forward to figuring out this transmutation thing, because that sounds really exciting as well. Oh, hello, friend. You slayed the dragon, and I wasn't even there to help. Sorry. I suppose I need a new quest, then. Very well, the Ziggurat. Or should I head to the dungeon below the castle? My heart wants whatever lies in the Ziggurat, but before it lies that wretched thing. The Dome of the Forgotten, a hollow place wretched with echoes of suffering and misery and pain and... well, Perhaps I should head through the dungeon. As foreboding as it seems, I know it's less terrible than that cursed dome. Whenever you're scared and alone, remember that you are your own hero. Tothus Shield. A large heater shield forged entirely of steel. The relief upon its face depicts a writhing squid, a symbol of the Federation of Kostrak, borne by ranked soldiers in the nation's sizable military. As the cold and rugged southern continent offers little arable land for agricultural use, the Federation and its constituent states subsist chiefly on a market economy of fishing and heavy industry. Well, this is terrible against many forms of magic, but is very good against strike and slash damage, that's for sure. Slightly heavier than that shield, so is this one. I don't want to go above 60 because I have a sneaking suspicion that's the threshold for all sorts of nonsense. Okay, I don't know why that's there. This is probably going to go poorly, but I don't have very many resources, so let's just wander. What does this say? Darkness, scary. I mean, that's why we have these. Drop, fun. Drop. I don't know what they mean by drop in this case. Some nice stars back there. Tabi. Okay, this is some new gear. I got this amethyst hood. A garment like this would have been worn by a handmaiden, as hoods are typically reserved for the servantry. This is very bad. Just pointing that out. Sohei Kessa. Beautifully dyed tunic of a warrior pilgrim. Monks exist in most major faiths, but this particular tunic is in the Karhi style. Karhi style? Wow. No slash... Like, what are these stats? Amethyst bodice. An elegant silk bodice. A dress like this could have been worn by nobility, though the design seems more in line with what a high-ranked noblewoman's handmaiden would have worn. Do light armors just not provide physical defenses beyond strike? It's very good strike defense. I mean, this doesn't have amazing slash defense, but this has, like, barely any defenses. So wait, was there a weapon with that? No, this is bracelets of masterfully carved tanari, or wooden balls. Each tanar represents an ideal for its wearer to meditate upon. Okay, this is equally, like, utter garbage seeming. Yeah, it's just some stairs. The ruined temple? I don't think I'm going here yet, guys. This seems to be a very solid barrier of glowing light. But this is cool. Wait, can I not? I don't know if I can double jump with a torch out. So am I also blocked this way? The salt is trap. Dome of the Forgotten. File of Undersight. Oh, that is a trap. That is not a healing item. But not a bad idea also. How did I think I ran out of them. Oh, he dropped a stone alchemist for me. That's nice. Also, ow. Oh, yep. Well, got another one of these things, so that's nice, I guess. Is there any offerings I want to make here? I don't feel like I really need any at the moment. Oh, there's an amber idol. That's why I needed to be able to work an alchemist. That's cool. Boy, that guy was a jerk. But he dropped a lot of money, but I don't care enough to go try to get it. What? Take that, bookshelf. Who needs the literacy? That moment when you remember you have wall jump. Ah. Unlock shot. Oh, I got a pistol. That's cute. I don't know if I care or not. Wait, you know what? I bet you a file of undersight lets you see invisible enemies. A potion of undersight, the ability to see that which lurks in a dimension too ethereal to be perceived by mortal vision. Okay, that's cool. I don't feel like I want to stay here. I'm going back down. Take that. Because I got enough to level up. And I'm going to... Why would you start me off in the middle every time? There we go. Get Cleric. Now I need one more level to get this, and then 5 more to get that. Mino was a Burian paladin in the lead of a pack of nearly 800 men, women, and children that would be known as the Penson Pilgrimage. Flanked by the cleric Doramin Tolls, her close friend, she had marched for a night and half a day north through the forests that spanned the unclaimed land between Livin and Ermetia. The Penson Pilgrimage S11? Stanza 11? I'm not quite sure. Class 3 prayers and 3 more points of wisdom means that this character is getting quite wise. And I think the wise thing to do is not be here anymore. So let's leave. This is a long walk, I'm realizing. I mean, I can use a traveler to get to any sanctuary, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, you're right. Going into that area was terrible. Let's go back this way. Hello, friend. Shall we transmute your gear? So this could become... So the raw damage on this is substantially higher, I'm noticing, but it also comes with the downside of having worse scaling. This scales with magic, which is not any good for me. I don't know if this is a better direction to take this greatsword, but I kind of suspect it isn't. I kind of suspect I'd rather have something with good scaling. Wow, that is some serious fire defense. So is the only thing you can transmute... Okay. Any of these would become the Sadist's Veil, though. Sort of regardless. So I imagine there's different things I could do with this as well. Umbral Aegis. Okay, but that requires a diamond cluster. Okay, all those require diamond clusters, it would appear. So shields maybe require diamond clusters. Wow, this would be a class 4 shield and requires an absolute staggering amount to upgrade or to do the transmute. So I can make this. I could use the Mad Alchemist's Ear and Silverleaf to turn this into a trident. Okay, so it's definitely based off of the base. Okay, and that has fire built in. And then a war scythe. And then this could become this mace with strength and a little bit of dex scaling. I don't like, this is a fairly straightforward thing. Okay, I don't have any reason to do any of that yet. Yeah, nothing there just yet either. Okay, I guess that means I want to go this direction. The other thing that I could potentially do is I could potentially buy a sword from the blacksmith. And then see what I can do with just a sword. There's another caged man's ear. go see this direction. Oh wait, I already did. That like led me way out of the area. Okay, well, what was over here? Ow. Get out of here. Ah, missed. This guy's getting real annoying. You know what? Screw you. I don't have to go that way. I don't... What? Okay, that was weird. Some weird... teleporty juju. Oh, Stone Leader, that's nice. Okay, I'm just going to leave. What? Oh, that's a bottle. Caution ahead, pitfall. Thank you. Message. Unfortunately, I have poor dexterity and managed to just walk off a cliff edge, but otherwise that would have been a very useful message. I mean, it was a useful message. I just had really, really poor... Oh, I did not rest in the other... Oh my goodness. Okay. Hang on. I don't want to walk back, so I'm going to just be lazy and use one of my mini calling horns. I just utterly failed to rest here and set it as a checkpoint. None of you are a blacksmith, so I'm going to just press on for now. Okay, that worked. Nope. I'm just gonna nope that area. Wait, have I been down here? I don't think I have. Well, what's over here then? Barrels. You know what? I bet this is directly above the area I just fell down. And that there's a switch you can activate somewhere that activates that as an elevator. This game does a much better job than Ashen of having Dark Souls style, like, shortcuts, return paths. I really appreciate the shortcut return paths that this game has. Yeah. You get out of here. These are weird. They don't really do much damage. They just, like, inconvenience you. They do some damage, though. And they just absolutely wrecked me. I'm not sure what to do about those. I think I'm going to go travel to a spot to see if I can make use of some of this gold I've accumulated with a blacksmith, though. Hey, travel agency. I would like to travel to... sure, Shivering Shore. Smith. Yes. I would like your Varangian Spatha, I think. I don't know, have I? Oh, okay, I've gotten 2 out of 3 Caged Men's Ears, and they definitely drop from some of the enemies in the area I'm going to, so I might actually be able to do that some point in time soon. I don't know what it does, but I should be able to do it sometime soon. I'll buy some of those. I'm going to go ahead and buy a few calling horns because I have currency. Back to the Red Hall of Cages. Make sure I activate that. Okay, so if I wanted to transmute this Varangian Spatha, that is a class 4 sword. And requires a diamond. Okay, so diamond cluster is based on rank. I could also make the Tachi, which is a very dex sword. This is a magic sword, the Varangian Spatha. Kraekan longsword is kind of a mix. And then, yeah, this one is probably a really good class 2 sword, but I'm not using it because I don't have dexterity that I particularly can make good use of. I have some interest in this one, but I feel like... Let's see, that's 44 to 81. Like, right now... I'm not sure if that's the... My drop rate is 77, whatever that means. Attack is 64. Basically, I'm not sure how much damage I'm getting out of scaling, is what it really comes down to. So it might be better as the other thing. Obviously, I don't have enough salt for that right now. Locks of hair are good. I forgot that guy even did anything. I'd been able to stop it for so long. Never mind that guy. There we go. A Pendragon Targe. Whoop, that's a King Arthur reference, if I've ever heard one. Okay, what's going on with this Pendragon Targe? It's class 3, or Kite Shield is very heavy. A heavy iron targe crafted from Cadonian bog iron and embossed with the relief of a dragon. The untamed tribal lands of Cadania have recently been discovered to possess rich veins of several valuable ores, leading an increasing number of would-be entrepreneurs from the industrialized nations of Markdor and Coast Rock to negotiate with local chieftains for mining rights to their territories. Also, it is extraordinarily heavy. Okay, I'm leaving. Or I'm not leaving, you know, whichever. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, well that was less than ideal. It's the old problem where... Oh, this is going to be hard to explain in an effective way, isn't it? It's a problem I've been having for a while. Oh, this is a ladder? Sure, I'll take a ladder. Where I am holding slightly down, like forward and slightly down on the control stick. Oh, that's a Tachi. And because I'm holding down ever so slightly, it registers as a downward direction. So when I try to jump, instead of jumping up, it jumps through, or it drops down. Which is something that I've had as a problem in this game rather consistently. So I've tried to counteract it by holding slightly up instead of slightly down. Oh, that brings me back over here. That's cool. I would like to go invest some of my resources now. So I can come back here and do that. You know what I'm going to do? Is I am going to transmute. I'm going to be able to find other great swords. I'm confident of it. And I'm really curious about this Shrouded Bulwark. It is noticeably heavier. But I don't know. The question is, how easy is it to get Amber Idols? Because this would just straight up be worse for me, because this is magic focused. I don't know. This is 13. 45 with an S scaling. Yeah, but I can't use class 2 hammers because I'm not spec'd that way. I don't know. Part of me would like to do transmute, but mostly I don't think I have a good reason to transmute right now. So I think I'm just going to buy a level. Looks like I'm a little short of a second one, but not by much. I can get this renewed will. Ironically, this move led to its own codified system of faith and worship, with its own schools, clerics, tomes, and songs, all dedicated to extolling the will of man. Pantheonis 210. Interesting. I want to get class 4 cleric. That's going to require a few more levels yet. It's like, I am interested in the upgraded, like, sword, but like if I could more easily reliably get another greatsword to try out some other thing, I would be inclined to. That's a spot, like right here is a spot where it's a good example. If I'm holding slightly up, I go up the stairs. If I'm holding slightly down, I do not go up the stairs. So that's a really subtle like bit of how that works. I don't know which one of these is the caged man that can drop the caged man's ear. These guys don't deal any direct damage to me. They're just trying to poison me. That's probably a caged man, because it has a cage on his head. So most of these enemies are not caged men. Where am I trying to go? One thing that I like about this sword is it does have really good range. Ooh, several stained pages. That's applies an effect to my weapon. So this right here is another caged man. And may have dropped me silver leaf, but I have enough for another level. I kind of want to go back and get it. Because I feel like that's one of those things that I might as well get when I can. But if I'm holding... So, like, here's a good example. I can drop through that. If I'm holding forward and slightly down, I'll drop through it. If I'm holding slightly up, then I'll go ahead and jump. Because otherwise... It's one of those things where it's really subtle, and I'm not quite sure what they're doing to detect the input direction. I'm not going to really get anything with this level, obviously, but... Oh yeah, I got Waters of Blessing because of the thing, not anything else. I wish I had more to... buy. I could buy a lot of light vessels. Oh, I can get sacks of salt now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get a sack. Seems like a good use of those funds. There we go. I'm not sure how much salt is in a sack. I do wish that these told me quantities of things. So sprinkle salt on their heads in remembrance of days long past when salt held life. Oh, why is this here? A vial of highly toxic pest mud. A sap harvested from trees found deep in Kadani swamps. Apply it to your weapon to add poison and damage to your attacks. That seems like it could be useful in some circumstances, but as a general rule, I think I want to hang on to these. Okay. This is one of those spots where I actually really much prefer my sword, because my sword has... this greatsword has substantially longer range than the mace. I'd like that guy to drop more ears. Okay, that way I've been. I kind of want to see what's down this ladder. Okay, that's the third cageman's ear. Oh, this is gonna suck. Ow. Ow. That was a really good example of something I've talked about a number of times, which is one of the things this game has a tendency to do is to set the time between enemy attacks to be very similar to the amount of time it takes to stand back up. I feel good about that one. I got a parry on him. There we go. 3 soldiers' poems. That's good for upgrading my weaponry. I'm going to call this a loot door and not attempt to investigate further. Under penalty of death, probably. Yeah, I kind of want to see what's over there. Stone guide. Stone guides are nice. I like picking up another one of those. Not the most important thing, but definitely nice. I'm gonna drop a mend here. Oh, that was more of a drop than I was expecting. Ah! Got one of these friggin' alien things. Ow, that's my face. There we go. Bag of salt and the stone blacksmith. And what do we got over here? Bag of salt and an endless fang. Okay, good. I managed to catch that. Oh, good. Those guys can drop amber idols. That'll make it more feasible to do more upgrades in the future when I have more stuff to upgrade. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Those things are friggin' just walking hitboxes. I found a ladder. There's more down that way, but I want to see what's over here. Okay, that's a shortcut. Ergo not currently useful. Just the one. Okay, good. That was not a mimic. That would have been a terrible, terrible place to put a mimic. I mean, it would have been a very painful place to put a mimic. Whether or not that's terrible or not is up to you to determine. I would not have liked for that to have been a mimic. Ow. Okay. Let's just go ahead and... more charged dolls. Did not realize there was another enemy there. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't need grenades on here so much as I want A get out of dodge bell. Wait, can you not put get out of dodge bells on your... Oh, you can't do it while on a ladder. That is the correct answer to the conundrum. That's an eye? Oh, that eye is projecting some sort of aura. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave. I can get a couple of levels, which I am inclined to do. Okay, I don't have enough yet. That's fine. Let's go to a place where I have a stone leader. Or where I have a leader. Sure. Okay. I have some caged man's ears, in fact. Oh. Page of Light, orange phial, water of blessing. A phial of incandescent liquid, its colors shift like a prism. Quaff it to restore some HP and gain a few seconds of divine protection. Cloth of Blessing. A blessed canvas cloth embroidered with a symbol of the goddess Devara. Rub it to restore fatigue. A phial of divine orange, crafted to the specifications of Devara's rites of orange. Quaff it to restore health and fatigue and to cure poisoning. That sounds really good. Page of Light. A page of a blessed tome, the strength of the 1,000 miracles still clinging playfully to it. Apply it to your weapon, add holy damage to your attacks. And gain a few seconds of divine protection. This one sounds like a better one for... Sanctuaries of Devara's Light will add... Yeah. Don't lose hope. Oh, so now I get an orange phial when I rest here too. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Yeah, and this has the little symbol, the Devara symbol on it. So that means at Devara's I get these. So that also makes Devara better than the other ones now because I have a rank in Devara. My devotion to Devara is now 2. That means that these will now grant... are going to be better than other ones because I get these at them. I'll go ahead and put the orange phial there. Red shards are not the most amazing thing. I feel like I don't need antidotes as much. For the simple fact that I now have cleanse. Earthen Vessel probably doesn't need to just be on there, though. I imagine this is a thrown attack. Okay. That's really cool. Okay, I like that system. So I imagine if I get more things added, I can improve those. Okay, that's either getting more of those or more types of things or whatever. So that means I could theoretically set it up so that way I always get a cloth that blesses my weapon. Now, like that's really, really cool. I like this system a lot. I don't have as much immediate use for some of that just because I do have blessed weapon, obviously. But okay, that's really nice. Well, that actually brings us also to the end of the stream time. So I've been going kind of long lately, and I should not be doing that. I don't know how much it matters. Oh, there's more stuff here too. Okay, so let's look through some of these. Okay, Revive I don't need. Light is a class 1 prayer. Fills your physical presence with divine purity, bathing the immediate area in holy light. Any man emanating divine light in a dark place is a certain target for whatever dwells in shadows. So the role of light bearer typically falls the heaviest armored of paladins. So I could get this prayer in order to be able to illuminate my surroundings. Sacred linens. Reduce some wounding. Poultices and salves can help one recover from immediate life-threatening injuries, but divine intervention is the only way to heal the most grievous lasting wounds. And divine will. A prayer for revitalization. A humble heart recognizes that some feats are possible only through divine strength. Cause the caster to rapidly regain stamina. I'll go ahead and get light and sacred linens, but I'll get divine will later. Okay, this is exciting. I feel like things are getting exciting now. Where's my travel agent? I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Red Hall of Cages and go ahead and rest there, but I am excited about what this game is doing now. So, unfortunately, like I said, this is going to be the last stream of this game for a little while. Tomorrow will be more Guild Wars 1, because that's what I like to end the week on. And then next week I am starting a new streaming schedule, so that is going to be focusing on getting Ashen done before coming back to this game. But I feel like I've reached a point in this game where it's like starting to really do some really cool and exciting stuff, and I am excited about that. Yeah, and I need one more before I can get the next rank of Cleric. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Alrighty, thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah, follow the channel to get notified when I go live. That's going to be particularly important when I start the new schedule, just because it's going to be a lot less consistent, a lot less scheduled. I'm literally going to not have a strict schedule. I'll have a pattern, but I won't have a schedule, if that makes any sort of sense in terms of specific time. So, but anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.